The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are not responsible for any losses, only the profit.
So you know how the tooth fairy puts money underneath your pillow? Well, I woke up and I had a little bit of a headache on the back of my head, and I couldn't figure out why. I finally turned over a little bit, and then this thing just rolled down my pillow. What is it? It is a silver coin with the lion on it. And I thought, that's kind of weird because I didn't lose any teeth and I definitely didn't put any underneath my pillow. So who's playing the tooth fairy right now, right? So then I step outside, take a look at the earth real quick, take a look at the sunset, and who do I see pulling out to drive to the street? It's a Workhorse van, straight up. I got the hint. I see what happened. That's cool. So here I am doing another video for them. They got some news today. It wasn't as good as yesterday. In fact, it's not good. Maybe it is. My perspective on it, it's actually good. However, the stock didn't react that way. It made it go down. So yesterday we were celebrating because they got that extra $200 million they're going to be playing with. And they're like, we need to expand, we need to go faster, we need to hire people, all that. Well, today we got news that Workhorse was downgraded by Roth. Roth is the people who were talking about the $200 million yesterday. After the Postal Service delays the contract award, Roth Capital analyst Craig Irwin downgraded Workhorse Group to neutral from buy in less than 24 hours with a price target of 27, down from 33. The stock in early trading is down 7%, or $1.92 to $24.66. A spokesperson from the United States Postal Service told the analyst that its decision on the next generation delivery vehicle contract award will not come until the end of 2020. Irwin previously expected the decision to the $8.1 billion contract to be made today, October 13th. The analysts who viewed political optics of an award before the election as essential. I thought that was pretty interesting right there. So everyone's starting to tie it to the election now, finally. Now sees increased risk for Workhorse winning the contract. Irwin's last week expressed confidence that Workhorse would win the $8.1 billion pact for the 165,000 of next generation vehicles. The USPS punting on the NGDV contract award materially increases uncertainty for the company, Irwin tells investors in a recent note. Due to the current Cerveza and its impact on the Postal Service and supply operations and awards, is currently planned for the production phase by the end of the calendar year, the Postal Service told the analysts in an email. I think it's a little bit of hoopla. I don't see how that has anything to do with making that decision. I think the decision has probably been made for a while. They're holding it back for some reason. It could be they announce it next week, or it could be they even announce it tomorrow. I think we're going to have to wait to see how the polls look. What do you think? The polls are looking like they need a little boost. Maybe all of a sudden some positive news for Ohio comes out. What do you think? Here's another exact quote from another website. Analyst commented, "We received an email communication from USPS after heavy press coverage of our call indicating the confidence in the bid of them winning the bid. We noted then the decision day was today. The USPS PR spokesperson indicated now expects the end of 2020. We always viewed political optics as an award before the election as essential, and now see increased risk for that award." So again, a couple sources are straight up saying that they're seeing the politicalness of it, right? Even the USPS spokesperson is saying that now. I don't know. I think it means a lot. The one thing that, at face value, people take this as negative, right? But how I'm also taking this is, if they're communicating with him about that specific article that he had coming out saying it was going to be today about Workhorse and all that, to me it seems like he does know the people in there, and he probably does know that it's going to go to Workhorse for the most part, at least. I think it just further verifies it, but yes, it does put it out a little bit. We're also getting some bigger websites that are finally talking about it a little bit more. Of course, they're a day late compared to Octonation here, but like Business Journal came out this morning and wrote, Lordstown Motor fortunes could boost Trump in Trumbull. Yeah, we talked about this like 3 months ago. We already know all this, right? But this is good though, right? This is getting bigger coverage from bigger websites to people who don't even know about it yet. The USPS expects to make a decision. They haven't even gave the bad news today. They're talking about the stuff from yesterday, the money, barely even that, and the correlations. If you want to know all the correlations, watch my video. If I was Trump, how would I play the USPS contract? We got another website called the Vindicator. They've got a press out today saying the predictions put Workhorse as favorite to win the USPS contract. Award could bring $800 million to Lordstown Motors Corporation planned. So see, they're all the other places are starting to hype this up. All the other newspapers are starting to hype it up a little bit. West Coast investment firm Workhorse slated to win. Decision could be announced Monday. We'll see. Take a look at the stock. What happened? It dumped. So we've almost hit those previous all-time highs, about 30.57, and the news just trickled down here. So now we're sitting at like 24-ish bucks. What's going to happen? We usually got a consolidation point here. I think we're about done. If we were to draw another line there, probably right there. That put us at 23.71. I think we might bottom out at about that. And then kind of just consolidate and wait until we get a little bit more hype news and maybe get another coin underneath my head. And then I will let you all know what that news is. If you haven't subscribed, please do it. It definitely helps out the channel. If you wouldn't mind putting this out to your friends on any other channels or on any other websites. We have a Patreon too where I slide you information like this before anyone else, sliding you plays, getting you early entries on a lot of things. If you wouldn't mind giving us a thumbs up, it definitely helps out the channel too. Y'all take care.
Did you know that we give away free silver? Simply leave a comment on the video, and as long as you're in the continental United States, you can be automatically entered to win. Please friend us on Twitter and StockTwits.